In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, my dear friends and fellows in Pakistan and abroad. Dear friends, we do have certain problems in our life, we do have certain troubles in our life. We find ourselves so much desperate, eager, and impatient to get out of that situation, to be able to solve that particular problem, because we are of the view that this trouble, this problem, this sort of situation is not letting me, is not allowing me to live comfortably, to work comfortably, smoothly. कि जी work smoothly. So dear friends, I need to get rid of it as soon as possible. Even if the problem is a bigger one or the problem is not so big, at least one thing is there with enough amount of certainty, and this one thing is that there inside our mind we have started believing that this problem, this trouble of mine is not allowing me to live happily, to live comfortably, to work smoothly. So, at least a kind of psychological barrier has already been erected, is already in place. We need to remove it, we need to get rid of it, and we need to do that as soon as possible, my dear friends and fellows in Pakistan and abroad. What to do then? What to do then? Now, let's try to understand it. Whatever we are going to solve, maybe we need to understand it better first. And the trouble with us, the humans, is that whether we are trying to understand a situation or trying to solve a situation, a problem, a trouble, we are looking upon that particular thing from the same angle, from the one angle, and not, of course, from the different angles at all. Dear friends, that is very important and very important indeed. That is very important and very important indeed. We need to understand something in a better manner, and we need to do something in a better manner as well. My dear friends, that is only possible. It is like, you have put something like your glosses, your keys, car keys, etc., at one place, and now you are not able to find it. You are looking upon that point again and again and again and repeatedly. You are not allowing yourself to go to other places where you do sit at your home, where you do go off and on. You are not doing that at all. You are keep searching your keys and your eyeglasses at the same spot. Maybe you will not be able to do that. This with this approach, it is fine to look upon to look on that spot first and to look it off and on, maybe several times. But restricting ourselves to keep looking upon that sin, that place, upon very that spot, I think that is not right. That is not fair at all, and it is not going to allow you to reach to find out your eyeglasses or your car keys, my dear friends. So the trouble with us, the humans, is that we are found looking upon our problem. We are trying to understand it from the same angle. We are not diverting our attention at all, neither while trying to understand it, nor while trying to make any sort of solution, to find any sort of solution. So I think what we need to do here is that we need to look upon the trouble, the problem, from several angles and not just from one angle at all. We need to look upon this from several angles, and I think it will help us and will help us a lot. Maybe just one different look will give us the solution, or even if it doesn't, we might need to we might need to look upon and we might need to understand it. While trying to understand, we may have to look at from different angles, my dear friends. And we need to be able to find the solutions. To be able to find the solution, again we need to look upon it from the different angles. Talking to other people is very very useful, very very useful. The reason is that they are looking upon the same situation from a different angle. It is far better if at all we are talking to somebody who does have a know-how, does have a skill, in understanding and managing the troubles, the solutions like this one. But even if at all we are talking to an ordinary person, at least one thing is there, and this one thing is that the person is looking upon the situation from a different angle. And if at all we are talking to more and more and more people, slightly sensible, slightly people, who are a bit more intelligent, I think it will definitely, inshallah, give us the solution to our problems. And this way we can, get rid of these problems. We can make our life better by removing those problems. The problems are obviously obstructing our life. The problems are, with many of the cases, in many of the cases, in most of the cases, with most of the problems, the problem does not allow us to live comfortable, to live happily, and the problems does not allow us to, move forward. Although it could be done, although both of these could be done, which I shall like to speak upon in a different talk, but at least try to one understand it, that we need to look upon the situation from the different angles. And this will actually help us, and help us a lot in trying to understand it better on the one hand, and trying to find the solutions of it on the other hand. Thank you very much.